Did you know that in some places collecting rainwater is illegal? Yes, you heard that right. Something as natural as collecting rainwater can land you in trouble with the law, and in other places, you could challenge someone to a duel to settle a dispute. Imagine resolving your differences with a fight just like in the olden days. These laws might sound like they belong in a history book, but some of them are still around today. Let's dive into some of the most unusual and surprising laws that you probably didn't know existed. First up, let's talk about rainwater collection. In some US states, like Colorado, collecting rainwater without permission is against the law. The reason behind this is to ensure that water rights are protected. Water rights are a big deal in many parts of the world, especially in areas where water is scarce. Without permission, collecting rainwater is considered illegal. The government regulates it to ensure that downstream users, like farmers, aren't affected. But in states like Oregon, the rules are different. Here you can collect as much rainwater as you want, legally. The state encourages rainwater collection as a way to conserve water and reduce the demand on municipal water supplies. So next time you put out that barrel, check your local laws first. It's always a good idea to know what the rules are in your area before you start collecting rainwater. Here's the craziest one: trial by combat. Believe it or not, in medieval England, you could settle legal disputes by literally fighting your opponent. This practice, known as trial by combat, was a way to resolve disputes when other methods failed. It was believed that the outcome of the fight would reveal the truth, with the winner being seen as having divine favor. This law was abolished in 1819 in the UK, but similar cases pop up. Even in modern times, there have been instances where people have tried to invoke the right to trial by combat. In 2015, a man in New York asked for a trial by combat in his court case. The judge, of course, denied his request. But it's fascinating to think about how such an ancient practice could still be invoked in modern times. And if you think your name is unique, wait for this. In Iceland, you can only name your baby from a government-approved list. The list is designed to protect the Icelandic language and culture. But if you want to go off list, you can file an appeal and create a whole new name. The process involves submitting the name for approval, and if it meets certain criteria, it can be added to the list. Crazy, right? Rainwater bans, medieval duels, and name restrictions. These laws might seem strange, but they all have their reasons. Which one shocked you the most? It's amazing to see how different cultures and societies have developed their own unique laws and regulations. Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts on these unusual laws. Have you ever come across any strange laws in your own country? Like and subscribe to The Law Lore for amazing law content. Stay tuned for more fascinating insights into the world of laws and regulations.